Jersey Middle School. This fourth place, in score 24, we have Kyrie.
Thank you for the light. Thank you for the light. Thanks for liking, engaging. Let them know the club. You know what I'm saying?
In third place, score 49, we have Esther. Also in third place, score 28, we have Lastest.
So, last little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just the last little bit. This might last like 2 bowls. This might last like 2 bowls, 2 or 3. Definitely 1. 2 is nice. Yeah, 3 would be a life limit. You know what I'm saying? Add on. Alright, let's see. You gotta have an intro, right? Welcome to another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, Gihareh, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits. Because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And the last journal entry was yesterday. Last journal entry was from yesterday when I took some pictures with baby. Oh, some of the glue got, oh. I shouldn't have did that. Hopefully it didn't glue to the next page. Okay. But took some pictures with Bailey yesterday. And that was one of the good pictures that me and Bailey took yesterday for her birthday. Bailey is now 4 years old. She's 4 years old. And I tried to just close the book just to keep it flat in there, but not as glued on. This glue got, I guess, pushed out and messed up the book, so I'm gonna just keep it open. Hope I don't mess up any more pages. That's messed up. That's messed up. So, I'm gonna keep this open. And we're just gonna finish the rest of the stuff here. Just gonna finish the rest of it. And it's a little breezy outside. It's not that it's cold. Outrun, appreciate you. Hey Bailey, come here, man. Come here. Say thank you, mama. Say thank you, mama.
Second place, score 33,
Ouch. Say thank you. Say thank you, Bailey.
Second place, score 34, and second place, score 33, all right, accountability is up right here.
Thank you. All right, one more. Darn it. I wanted to get this. Baby, I need you to catch. I need you to catch me. Let go, bro. Okay, here we go. Good job. Why you drop it? Daily. Thank you. Go. Go. Okay. Well, here, give me this one. Good catch. Good catch. Last little bit of my energy drink from yesterday. So if you watched the video yesterday, it's the same drink from yesterday. Yeah, it's not a good fruit punch. Not a good fruit punch. But I would say I was up though. I did have energy, so Let's get right. Let's see how many bowls this will get me. Come on, man. Baby. Yeah, it might be one more. It's definitely one more.
Third place is 447. We have papers. Second place is 431. We have Irving. Second place is 433. We have Al. And also in second place, with 433, we have Wayne.
That's all I got right now. Got that, the energy drink, got a Jolly Rancher. So, I started watching Queen of the Damned. watched like the first 39 minutes of it. Now, I heard it was a good movie. The first 39 minutes weren't that great. However, I'm looking forward to what's keeping my attention even at this point because I found out Aaliyah was in it. And I'm like, oh snap, Aaliyah's in this. It's a vampire movie, and I generally like vampire movies, but it's hard to make a scary movie. So, and you gotta give it credit. It's like a 2000 movie or something. Queen of the Den came out like 2000, 2002, something, or late 90s, whatever it was. So you gotta give it credit. You gotta watch movies differently. A movie that was produced in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, you can't compare it to like the stuff now. So I be trying to be patient with it. Cause like the same thing, I was trying to watch The Matrix. Matrix came out in like 1999, 2000. The first hour of The Matrix is boring. So, but that's like a 2-hour movie. So, I'm waiting for it to get good. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the light. I appreciate that. But let's start with the movie review, the first 30 minutes of it, 39 minutes of it. So it's a vampire. And, you know, vampires are immortal. They live forever. And, you know, that's a talking piece right there. Would you want to live forever? Now, there's a lot of movies that talk about this. Like, at some point, you get tired of it. You get bored of it. You're like, well, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this. Like, you see the repeating cycles and you get tired of living the same things. It's like there's no more excitement in life anymore. That's what they try to tell us. That at some point you get bored with living life and that you don't want to live it no more. Now, it's called Tangential Thoughts. Remember this Tangential Thoughts chat show? I'm gonna go off on a tangent. So there's another show on Netflix called Altered Carbon. Now, they don't die either. Well, you have a choice if you want to die or not. And when you're ready and you're done, then you just don't put your little chip, because it's a little chip that you put into, they call it the sleeve. They call bodies sleeves. And you can just put your chip inside another sleeve, another body, and then you got all your experiences and you just keep living in another body. But some people, like, they don't agree with it, and so they just die. But you see some of the people who are like that, the elders, they're the oldest ones, and they're also the richest ones. And but you can kind of see like you notice that one of the elders, yes, she's married to this guy, and this is, you know what I'm saying, they'll be married for a long time, but she occasionally, both of them, the husband and the wife, they cheat. And it's like that it's just like, it's a thing that, you know, you're like, all right, this is my person or whatever. Like, for the most part, I generally rock with this person, but every once in a while, I'm gonna dip out. It's a common thing. And so that's why you got singers and stuff like that. It's like, yo, like, yes, this person feels, you know how they say it's the 80s, you can only get 80% of what you want from a person, another 20% you find in, you know, those other associations. And so it's like that. It's like, you know what? But that's something that's like hard to find, right? Or it's not even that it's hard to find. It's like I don't think it's a dumb question, but it's like, well, what do you like? And it's like we all like the same things. And it's like, how do we all like the same things, but we're not all putting that out? We're not all putting out what we want. And it's easy, like, that a man or a woman that can have anybody of the opposite sex. It's like we all know what perfection is and what it looks like. We know what we want out of another person. And sometimes being able to exude that, I hope that makes sense. It's like, I want somebody who's loyal, trusting, physically attractive, works out, does this, has this, that, there, da 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 da. and yet we be lacking the same thing. Like we just don't do the same thing. And then, but then you try as best as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? You hard as best as you can. But then you just like, you know what? I want somebody who's gonna accept me for where I'm at this space. Like, can you like me even if I don't have X, Y, and Z? And then if I do get X, Y, and Z, that just makes it better. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it better. So, anyway, he's a vampire. And he comes up and he's like, everything was getting a little boring. I was about to try to die. But then I started hearing some music. So he comes up out his grave, and it's a rock band, and they're actually, I think they're like practicing in his house or something like that. So he come up, and you know the first rule of vampire, you're not supposed to tell people that you're a vampire. You know what I'm saying? So he come in, he's like, who are you? And so they ask who he is. He's like, I guess I gotta tell him. He was like, it's so easy. He was like, I'm the vampire Lastest. And they like his voice though. And so there's some other little tangents I'm about to go off on too, because it's like he then famous, and people think that he's joking when he says, oh, I'm a vampire and this and that third, because it's a part of the rock band and they think it's a gimmick. And then he just has girls that come down, and you know what I'm saying, they want to spend the night with him, and then you know what I'm saying, boom. That's how you also know that this is not really a good fruit punch. Like, I'm not gonna waste any of this, but it's not red. This ain't a good fruit punch. It's not even red. So the other tangent part, right? He makes their wildest dreams come true. Like, oh, you want to be a rock star? You want to have a rock band? I can make you famous. It's on the third, boom, boom. And so you know that whole who you get in contact with, and you know what I'm saying, to get to where you want to go, and how you gonna get there. And so anyway, they align with him, and so now there's that, and now there's people who are looking for, I guess they study paranormal activity. And so one girl, she's like, yeah, I was listening to his music, but then he actually talks about this. And she was like, this is actually a restaurant from the old times in the old days, and da 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 da. And so she was like, I think he's trying to tell us that, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And then so that's why it goes back and forth between old times and the current present day. So it's a girl that's looking into him, and she's like, yo, I really think that he's a real vampire, and I want to know more. So the she's like, dude's like, yo, the guy that you're talking about, yes, we already know that he's X, Y, and Z, and we know that because I have his notebook. And so he gave her the notebook, and she was like, well, I want to know more. He thought that little notebook was going to, you know what I'm saying, quench my thirst of knowledge. No, sir, it made me want to know more. So it's like going down to the rabbit hole. You want to go a little bit deeper. That's also a thing, right? When to like stop, because sometimes there's like a lot of good information, and but sometimes it's like, well, how far do I really want to go with this? I'm not touching this boy, no, baby. It's dirty. I'm not touching it right now. But then it drops back and it tells you how he was turned into a vampire. And so it's, but then because it goes back and it's like, oh, well, these were the originals. So one of the vampire who made him, that was also another thing, because it's like, yeah, when I get this hot spot, we'll have better live streams. So, and it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? That's always the question of why. It's like, why would you choose me? So the dude who made him into a vampire is like, yeah, this and that, da da da. And he started teaching him how to be a vampire. But that's probably one of the most annoying things ever, right? It's like, why did you make me into a vampire? Like, I didn't ask you to make me a vampire. I didn't ask for this life. Why me? You could have chose anybody else, and you understand, and still that into them. I didn't ask for this life. I didn't ask to live this way. And so that's one thing. And so, but anyway, he starts to really take it on, and he starts to, so it's other little things, like you never really know like what's the true lore of a vampire. Like he started telling him like, yeah, don't drink the last drop of blood, because then you'll absorb that and you'll die. It's like, okay. And he said, of course you can't live out during the day, you gotta be in secret, live at, and my Taco Bell coupon, my bro gave me these Taco Bell coupons. He said if I download the Taco Bell app, then use this, I get 2 free little drinks. I said, bro, you got some chips? He said, I got these coupons on me. But those are interactions you have at 1 a.m. in the morning. Boy. So the other part about this is, so at some point, dude is painting. His maker, I don't know what they call his maker right now, but Marisol, or Mar, start with an M. He's outside painting, and Lestat, the other vampire, is like, Mer, where you at, yo? Where you at? But he outside painting. So somehow he's playing the violin. The violin tosses or whatever. So he goes to pick I forget what you call it, the thing that you use to play the violin, whatever that thing is. That part. He throws that or whatever, and then he goes to pick it up and he finds a button. He clicks the button, and after he clicks the button, the door opens up. So he started walking down the stairs, and then you gotta admire stuff like this, because it's like, stuff back in the day, like, you could easily make something like, why would you go walk downstairs? But as you start to walk down the stairs, the fires light up, and then eventually he sees 2 statues. Now, these statues have some type of like Egyptian references, you know what I'm saying? Because I be looking into stuff. So again, that's why I'm also looking into this. My channel is called Kim Dynasty, QM, Kim, chemistry, all that good stuff, right? So I look into this stuff. So I see that the Egyptian statues, right? And then so he walks up to the joint, and so he's being playful. He's like, yeah, do you want me to play for you? And so he started playing his violin, whatever, and then the statue moves. The statue moves, so he walked up to it, and when he walked up to the statue, he noticed that it has, like, he's looking at the wrist, and he see the veins, so he bites the statue. And then, so his maker is mad about this, because his maker's like, yo, I've been with these statues for the longest time and they never moved. And he was like, yeah, but they moved for me. You know what I'm saying? And So, yeah, that's I watched the first 39 minutes and 30 seconds. And so, right now, I may go back to, I want to see Aaliyah. She ain't coming to the joint. That's what's keeping me in it right now. Because the movie is called Queen of the Damned. Oh, and then that's when you find out she's Queen of the Damned. The statue that moved, that he bit, was her. And he was like, who is she? And he was like, she's queen of all the damned whatever. That she's your mother. She's my mother. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing I noticed. No. I'm down to my tobacco. And so I'm always interested. You know, you're living life, right? You live life on the edge. I'm always interested in finding out what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I'm running out of tobacco. I don't have any more cigars. So it's like when you run out, then what? What happens now? And so I was just talking about on my other live, why do I smoke cigars and cigar pipes or whatever, right? But my first 6-8 cigars were given to me. I didn't ask for them. I literally looked at people like, yo, why are you, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And so I always look into it. I'm just see like, okay, I got this last bit of tobacco. We're going to run this out. Now, the only thing, the hard part about, you know what I'm saying, smoking this right now, you might be able to tell I'm a little bit chilly. It's windy out. It's been hot the last few days. It's cold today. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my gloves on and my scrubs on. Dr. Carter to the rescue. Excuse me if I'm late, but I'm out here. And it's harder to keep this thing going. It ain't puffing no more, right? Because it's cold. The wind gon' cool off the pipe and the whole thing just, you know what I'm saying, fizzle out. So I can't even keep the smoke going. But the other part about, you know what I'm saying, running out of tobacco right now is even if I had to chill out on the cigar talk and whatnot, it's the fact that I noticed something. When I smoke the tobacco in the pipe, my tongue feels weird. Like, it feels weird in a sense of, you know, if you your tongue, that's it. I feel that, and so the more I smoke, I can kind of feel like, oh man, like I'm saying that, and it's gonna take like a day or two for my tongue to recover, like to get back. Cause I thought I was getting scared, like yo, like I hope it's not a forever feeling and this and that there. But the last time I ran out of tobacco, I didn't smoke it for like a day or two, and then the feeling and taste started again. I'm like, yo, what in the world? So as far as pros and cons, like I've smoked 3 cigars in a day, 3-4 cigars in a day, and I never had this feeling. But if I do a couple bowls, this tobacco, then I start to feel it on my tongue. So that's a plus for the cigars and a minus for the pipe. Another plus and a minus is, but it all depends on what you like. You want to go back down for, right? So another plus and minus. The cigar is easier to get lit up and to just get going. This takes more work. Now, in the process of it taking more work, that can give you a potentially longer smoke time. It's not a longer smoke time for real, but the fact that you got to keep lighting it up, keep filling your bowl, filling up two bowls of this is going to take like the time for you to smoke a cigar. You know what I'm saying? That depends on what cigar you got. So that's another plus and minus. But for me, even like the biggest cigars, I'd be finishing in like an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was always big on smoke time. So this kind of technically increases my smoke time because it takes so long to load it up. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, load it up, boom, boom, and get ready. But the cigar is instant. It's like that microwave. Bam! It's already done. It's already rolled up. Light it up. You know what, babe? This ain't lit right now. I'll give you a thought. Last one. Let it go. The wind not blowing. So perfect time to try to see if it's still lit. Now, the annoying part about this also is, and that's another plus and minus. That's a minus for this and a plus for the cigar. With the cigar, you gonna smoke the whole cigar. You gonna know when you done with the cigar. This is a little bit auspicious. And so in this instant, like, I could dump this out and technically there would still be tobacco that I didn't burn, and that's annoying. You like, oh, I didn't actually smoke it all. And see, if I would have tossed it out, I had that. Sometimes you look at your dog and you be like, yo, you can't be playing right now. We outside. You could be cooped up in a cage somewhere, but you outside. I'm gonna take the last little bit. just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Bailey, get down. So this is what make me mad, bro. Like, what's the point of having any back up and having any type of nice clothes? They're just gonna get dirty. You can't wear nothing nice. Now, last year for my birthday, for my 30th birthday, one of my former friends, emphasis on former, flew me out to Hawaii. I was nervous because I didn't know if I was gonna make it there. I didn't know if it was this was really real. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had sent me the confirmation, sent it there, boom, boom. I wasn't able to relax. Even, it was so crazy. I was like, just get in there, right? I wasn't able to relax until I actually got there because I missed my first flight. So we had to change the flights, and I ended up, I think I had to catch like 2 or 3 different layovers, and then I finally was able to get over there. So then it was really cool, bro. And then it was just like, when I finally got there, it was dope. So one of my bros, he lived in Hawaii, and he let me see, like, it was, so he was actually about to leave to go see his fiance, I think now wife, in Costa Rica or Colombia, I think. And so he was like, you can use my car. Just drop me off at the airport, and then you can use my car until I get back. Or you just drop the car back off at the house, and yeah. So, I mean, there were things I wanted to do in Hawaii, and for the most part, most of them got done, and there's some other stuff that happened, and I was like, oh, it's not as cool too. So for instance, like, I definitely wanted to go surfing. I had never been surfing before. And I went, and my design, Project Extinction, I wanted to take pictures with the Project Extinction merch at the Jurassic Park that's so actually in Hawaii, a lot of movies are filmed in Hawaii, and Jurassic Park is just one of them. And so, but you can actually see where they filmed it at. And Hawaii is just really cool, man. Hawaii is just really cool. So, went to the Jurassic Park place, I think one day, and that's like a little tour. And so it's like a movie tour, so you can see the other movies like Kong and all those other movies. There's some other ones I never really just even watched or even paid attention to, just knew. And so those are there. And then it was really nice to eat. We ate at this it was a food truck on the side of the highway. And it was so cool because it's like the food truck was here, highway, and then right here is beach, and it's just water and beach, and it was so cool. And I think, no. Oh yeah. So I met this one girl. She came out walking on the beach, and it's cool because she lives on Hawaii, so she can just walk to the beach with her dog, and they just be on the beach every day. And that's just so cool, man. And her dog name, I think, was Indigo. So we sat out there, and then I know we went to this little barbecue spot because I like barbecue. But the day I went surfing, so she wasn't gonna go surfing, but she was like, I'll pay for you so you can go to the surfing gym or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I thought I was gonna be pretty good or I was gonna catch on. Well, I mean, I eventually caught part of the jump because I know how to skateboard a little bit. and I got decent balance, but I was out there, I was not doing good. So there's like when you surfing, when you stand up on the board, you're not supposed to look down. It was like otherwise that wherever you look is where you're gonna go. So when you look down, you're gonna go and you're gonna be fooled. So I didn't but I kept falling off the jump anyway. I didn't care. I was just having fun. I was just happy to be going to the surf. I wish I would have got better pictures and better videos. But after a while I eventually you know, because I've been snowboarding too. So, well, I'm not sure if you do know, but when you're snowboarding or you're surfing, whatever, you just be happy the longer that you're up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long are you up for? And so when I was surfing, I was up. I think the longer I got it to a point where I was like, woo, doof. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you get 5 to 10 seconds on the surfboard, you be like, all right, I'm good. All right. That's all of it I was trying to get. But I may have got a good 5 to 10 seconds. I wouldn't give myself 15 seconds at all. I don't think there was ever point in time where I was standing up for 15 seconds on the surfboard. But I was able to surf. We did this morning hike, and so it was a lighthouse. They had a lighthouse that you could see, and those are beautiful pictures too. If you ever get a chance to go to Hawaii, there's a lighthouse, and there's also this hole. I don't know what, but people go down there and it's just like water. It's like a little oasis that's on the way to the light place, and you can stop there and take pictures. But we were still moving, and but I remember waking up early in the morning and watching the sunrise at the lighthouse and getting those pictures. Those are awesome. That's awesome. And then just like the landscape of Hawaii is, if you ever watch Avatar The Last Airbender, you know I'll be on my jump. So the Avatar and The Last Airbender, there's this one giant, it's like a turtle island, but that turtle island, the island gets up and moves. You can see that. There's an actual thing in Hawaii that actually looks just like that. And then you can also see there's another island or a part of Hawaii itself is an island, but there's another part of the island that looks like, okay, there's a part in Avatar when you sitting there watching the jump, they're going across the jump. I think they might be on a dragon's back or something like that, but the dragon will get up and then boom, boom, boom. There's an actual place in Hawaii where they call it the dragon's back too, I think, and it looked like you know what I'm saying? It winds like a dragon's back. But you can see like a lot of Dragon Ball Z references in Hawaii. You can see. You know what I'm saying? Hawaii's in the Pacific, so it's that midway point between U.S. and Japan and Asia anyway. So, but you'll see some just a lot of different references, and it's weird being in Hawaii because the U.S. took it over, right? So a lot of people mainly speak English, but Hawaii has its own language and stuff. And like a lot of the highways and streets have those names, but nobody actually, when you talk to the people there, they be like, nobody actually really speaks the Hawaiian language for real. Like, they have phrases and sayings. They got a lot of phrases and sayings like, mahalo is when you say bye. Mahalo. But there's another one that a lot of people know. That is like, I feel like I should know. It's not ohana. It's whatever the aloha. Aloha is, you know what I'm saying, the hi. Mahalo is the bye. But then some people just say mahalo for either one, for the high and the bye. But you can see a lot of different stuff like that. So the reason about that is because my 30th birthday, I didn't like technically plan, but it was just really cool to have that whole experience. You know what I'm saying? And so my 31st birthday, I don't know, you know, like, and you just never know how life is gonna go, what's gonna happen. You just look for it. You gotta look for it. And I wanted to do more for Bailey. You know what I'm saying? I think as yesterday was great. Yesterday was good. You know what I'm saying? I was Bailey had bacon. Bailey had oxtail bones and oxtail, and Bailey had some chicken, and she had some chewies. But I would have loved to do more for her. I definitely wanted to take her to Savannah to experience St. Patrick's Day out there, because I heard they turn the river green. She's a St. Patrick's Day baby. But she had a good day. So it's just still like, in stride, being able to appreciate, the smallest gestures, and, just still going with the flow, working with the flow. Life doesn't necessarily go how you want it to, but it's about gratification, satisfaction. And you take the highs with the lows, and the lows with the highs. You know what I'm saying? Bailey! I don't know why I just called her. Just because I can't see her. But she's somewhere. She happy in the woods, She happy in the woods. It's just that she be looking random. But it's like you can't fault a dog for being a dog, bro. You can't fault a dog for being a dog. Like, that's how they interact with the world. They interact with the world with their nose first. Nose first. They can't pick stuff up for real. So that's the way they interact with stuff. Their nose in their mouth. And so you can't really fault it, but you're like, yo, don't eat this, drink this, lick this. But that's what they be telling us to do. Don't eat this, drink this, lick this. And what do? We eat and drink to excess. It's like, why? Because I want to. Oh, here she comes. Bailey is going to find a ball. I don't know how many basketballs she done find. I ain't messing with you. You done found another one. You done found another ball. But that was the one. I won't touch that one no more. She done found another ball. So what I'm supposed to do if you got your paw on it? How I'm supposed to kick it? How we gonna play if you gonna hold it down? Bailey, how I'm supposed to? I ain't messing with it, bro. Just chew on it. Bite another hole. Rip it up like you did the other one. I ain't gonna kick it. I ain't kicking it. She be on guard, bro. I don't know what sport she playing. I guess you could be a goalie. But you gotta get a ball back up to your teammates. Alright, let's see how well it did on this bowl of tobacco. If there's any black, the more black there is, that means this good of a job we did. End up here. Let's see. There's some black. No. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. You get to a point, and all this here is still this part that did not burn. Well, it wasn't that much. Am I showing it? But yeah, that putting dirt on me, man. We might have enough for one more bowl. Okay. That's bowl number 2. Okay, we might got enough for one more bowl. Bailey. It's almost like, why don't birds, why don't dogs sound like birds? Because then you wouldn't be mad at them for whining or anything. You enjoy their complaining and their whining. You enjoy the birds whining and complaining, but you don't enjoy the dogs whining and complaining. Birds do not be singing. I found that out the other day. They don't be singing. What they're really doing is competing for space. And they're letting the other birds know that, yes, I'm over here. I live here. I exist here. This is where my nest is. That's what they're telling the other birds. Somebody's over here. That's what birds are really doing when they're going back and forth. Somebody's over. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. The other bird like, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. They really just competing for space. And it's like at a certain point, I'm like, all right, you don't get no ball. I'm gonna put the ball away. You can't have it. If you don't know how to play with the ball, I'll put it away. You can't have it. Now, that's the other fucker. The part about having a smart dog, bruh. The other day, I put it on top of the wheelbarrow. And so she like, boom, she hit it with, she got on one side of the wheelbarrow, hit her nose, and pushed it over to the other side, and then she grabbed it from the other side on the wheelbarrow. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just tried to put it on top of this joint, the grill. But she just hopped up there and took it off. That's the other part. It's like she tall. She'll stand on her back legs. And this is the part when you start teaching. You start teaching your animal when they become too smart. Because I taught her how to stand so she can walk a little bit. What's up, Juice? What's up, Juice? Thanks for tapping into it, man. You an hour late. You tardy to the party. I ain't gonna call you Cardi. We just gonna party like Marty, girl. Marty is Tuesday in French. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see how many French words I can steal. And poo, just a little bit. Bonjour, ça va bien. Et vous? Je vais bien. I think that's how you say it. Je vais. I'm going great. I'm going good. Ça va bien. Comment te portes-tu? What's your name? Comment allez-vous? Oh, comment allez-vous is how are things going? Man? Comment allez-vous? What else? Now, French is bonjour. Right there next to the French is Italian. It's buongiorno. Buongiorno, principessa. Whether it's... I just be knowing like little verb stuff. I really think I had a good French teacher. She broke that junk down, bro. Oh man, it is really cold. Oh shoot, my nose really cold, bro. That is so crazy. The wind, the temperature changes just because it's supposed to get relatively hotter. We're getting closer to the springtime. Babe, I'm gonna hide the ball, bro. And you're not gonna be able to play with it at all. I might have to just move this whole segment, move this out to the sun, bro. So, what I want next, I really do like my corncob pipe. And I don't like the other pipe because it's metal and it gets really hot. Let's actually read the book. Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. Let's read an excerpt from the book. So the quote for today is, Mark Zuckerberg wears the same shirt every day to work. Why? He doesn't waste time in the morning thinking about what he's going to wear each day. This creates more productive energy as he frees up time to devote to more important decisions and tasks. Think about ways to give yourself more time during your active hours by establishing routines or delegating small work. Now, I think I could do is it's like how far I'm probably walking, bro.